everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that keeps coming up in my conversations lately. That is the job market in Canada. Now, I'm not personally looking for a job, but I do speak to a lot of people on a daily basis. And I keep hearing the same thing over and over again. And that is they feel like they're applying everywhere and no one is hiring. Or when they get to the interview, they find that the pay is way lower than what's expected. And they also feel that there are barely any jobs out there anymore. The other day, I had an interesting conversation with a past client who owns a temp agency. And they told me they've never seen the job market this slow. And they've been watching firsthand as job postings are disappearing and the competition is skyrocketing and companies are becoming super picky about their hiring. So that conversation got me thinking, is the job market really as bad as it seems, or are they just overreacting? So I decided to do some digging, and what I found was quite shocking. So today I want to break down exactly what's happening, why job vacancies are disappearing, why unemployment is creeping up, and what this means for you. So let's get into it. So yes, the job vacancies are plummeting. The hard numbers. All right, let's start with the numbers because the data does not lie. Job vacancies in Ontario are at their lowest in 7 years. And across Canada, job vacancies have dropped nearly 18% compared to last year. Unemployment is rising, so that means more people are competing for the same job. And also, there are fewer jobs. So that explains why so many people I've been talking to are feeling stuck. So if job openings are shrinking while the number of job seekers is growing, that's a recipe for a tough job market. And what's really concerning, this isn't just a temporary dip. Experts are saying that things might not improve until late 2025 or even longer. So what's causing this? Let's talk about it. Why are job vacancies dropping? My client at the temp agency gave me some insight into what's really happening behind the scenes. And when I cross-checked it with the data, it all started to make sense. Here are the biggest reasons why the job market is slowing down. First, high interest rates are slowing down hiring. We know that the Bank of Canada's high interest rates are making it really expensive for businesses to borrow money. So a year or two ago, businesses were expanding like crazy. They were hiring new staff and taking risks. Now they're holding back. A lot of companies don't want to take on new hires when they feel uncertain about the economy. Second, we know that the economy is stalling. Canada's economy isn't growing as fast as it was after the pandemic. People are spending less money, businesses are making way less profit, and companies feel uncertain, so they cut back on the hiring. Third, more people looking for work means more competition. So Canada has a record high immigration level, which is great for the economy in the long run, but now it means way more people looking for jobs than ever than there are positions available. So the result, more competition, longer job searches, lower wages. So what are people experiencing right now? So like I said earlier, I've been having a lot of conversations with people about this, and it's not just job seekers. Business owners, recruiters, and staffing agencies are all noticing this as well. One job seeker that I spoke to told me, I used to get a lot of multiple job offers in weeks, and now they're sending tons of applications and they're barely hearing anything back. And a hiring manager that I spoke to says that they're still getting hundreds of applications, but they're not hiring nearly as many people they once did before. And the past client that owns the temp agency, they put it this way to me. They said that they used to have employers calling them all the time looking for workers. Now they're finding it's the opposite. So workers are calling us, that's what he says, and they're desperate to find anything. So this isn't just one person's experience. This is happening across the board. So what does this mean for you? Here are some tips that the temp agency owner gave me during our conversation. And this is the advice that he's giving the job seekers right now. So this is what he told me. First, he says to upgrade your skills. So he says employers are hiring way more selectively now than they did before. So if you have in-demand skills, you're more likely to stand out. So look into certifications, online courses, and anything that boosts your resume. Next, network, network, network. They told me that the more jobs are being filled through referrals than ever before. So you shouldn't be just applying online. You're missing a huge chunk of opportunities by networking. So they suggested to use LinkedIn or reach out to industry connections and not to be afraid to let people know that you're actually looking for a job. Also, you need to be flexible because a lot of the industries aren't hiring as much as they did before. So it might be time to explore related fields or remote work opportunities, which will expand your search and can possibly open more doors. Next, consider a side hustle. So if all else fails and things are very unpredictable, the temp agency contact that I have says that you should be looking for freelancing gig work or start a small business to create additional income streams. This can help you stay financially stable while waiting for the market to bounce back. So, is this just a phase or a new normal? Well, the big question everybody wants an answer to, is this temporary or is this the new normal? So, some economists say that this is just a cycle, and once interest rates drop, businesses will start to hire again. Others think we're entering a permanent shift where companies will hire fewer full-time employees and rely more on contract work, automation, and outsourcing. Well, I personally think we'll see things improve, but it might take longer than we expected. The key, of course, is adapting and being prepared. What do you think? Are jobs really harder to find, or is this just a short term slowdown? Let's talk about it in the comments. So, this is a wrap up. Canada's job market is definitely changing. The data proves it, and so do the real conversations I've had with people. Job seekers need to adapt, businesses are being more cautious, the economy is shifting, and we need to pay attention. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. And of course, let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.